EastEnders star Diane Parish opens up about Denise Fox's romantic future following fan vote showdown. The dramatic love triangle between Denise Fox, Jack Branning, and Ravi reached a turning point during EastEnders' landmark 40th anniversary celebrations. In an unprecedented twist, the showrunners handed over control to the viewers, allowing fans to decide Denise's fate in a high-stakes romantic vote. The result? Denise chose to stay with Jack, rekindling a fractured marriage that many thought was beyond repair. For longtime EastEnders fans, Denise's romantic saga has been nothing short of a rollercoaster. After discovering Jack's affair with Stacey Slater, Denise was left devastated, leading to a significant rift between the couple. Their once solid marriage seemed to be in tatters, with trust eroded and emotions running high. At her most vulnerable, Denise found herself drawn back to the dangerous yet undeniably charming Ravi, reigniting a spark that many viewers had secretly hoped would blossom. However, the tables turned when Denise realized that despite Ravi's allure, her emotional ties to Jack had not been severed. This internal conflict set the stage for a passionate and intense storyline, one that allowed viewers to make the final call. A vote that changed everything. Speaking to TV Times magazine, Diane Parish, who has portrayed Denise Fox since 2006, reflected on the fan-driven plot twist with admiration and a touch of amusement. "It was definitely the choice I thought viewers would make," Parish admitted. "But it's funny, because by choosing Jack, the audience didn't just choose a partner, they chose a direction for the entire storyline. It now branches off into all different areas." Indeed, Denise's decision to give her marriage another chance has sent ripples through Walford. Not only has it impacted her personal life, but it has also created new dynamics and tensions within the community. As always, no storyline in EastEnders exists in a vacuum. What comes next for Denise and Jack? Since the vote, Jack and Denise have begun rebuilding their relationship. While the surface may seem calm, fans of the soap know that happiness in Walford is never guaranteed. Diane Parish has issued a cautionary note to viewers not to get too comfortable with the current status quo. "It's never a full-stop chapter," she teased. "Things can change so quickly in Walford. You think one thing is settled, and the next moment, it's completely turned on its head." It was great fun to have the audience involved with the interactive vote, but let's just say, now the bosses are back in charge. Her comments suggest that while the vote closed one chapter, it opened several others. Longtime fans will be familiar with EastEnders' penchant for heartbreak, betrayal, and unexpected plot twists. Could Denise and Jack be heading toward reconciliation bliss, or is another storm brewing just beyond the horizon? Unpacking the rival romance. Ravi, portrayed by Aaron Thiara, entered Denise's life with a dangerous appeal that proved difficult to resist. His bad boy image, younger age, and emotional complexity made him a compelling character, particularly as a foil to Jack's more conventional demeanor. But in the end, he lost the girl. Despite the heartache that fans assumed Ravi might feel, Diane Parish revealed that her co-star took the storyline in stride. "I don't think he's gutted." She laughed. "When it was first suggested about Denise and Ravi getting together, I was like, do what? Because he's considerably younger than I am." Yet any reservations Parish had about the pairing were quickly overshadowed by the working relationship she developed with Thiara. "As an actor, I'd struggle to discover a more mature, insightful, generous, and emotionally intelligent actor than Aaron," she praised. "He was exciting to work with. He takes everything in his stride. He's chilled, and I think he's pleased it's Scott Massillon, who plays Jack, in the end. It's all good." Parish's comments offer insight into the camaraderie between the cast members, even when navigating the complexities of romantic entanglements on screen. Ravi may have lost out in the romance department, but the character remains a central figure in Walford, with ample opportunity for future drama. The power of audience engagement. One of the most groundbreaking elements of the storyline was the inclusion of a real-time audience vote. Allowing fans to choose Denise's romantic future created a buzz of excitement and involvement rarely seen in soap operas. It marked a bold step in audience interactivity, signaling a new era of storytelling. "It was a nice thing to involve the audience," Parish reflected. "To give them the opportunity to take part in something as exciting as an interactive vote. It gave fans ownership of the story in a way we haven't done before." The move was not without controversy. Some fans took to social media to express their disappointment, believing Denise's choice to stay with Jack was a step backward. Others celebrated the decision as a mature and redemptive arc for both characters. But regardless of the outcome, one thing was clear. The fans cared deeply, and that passion is what keeps EastEnders thriving. Denise Fox. A character evolved. Throughout her years on EastEnders, Denise Fox has evolved from a fierce and independent woman into a complex character grappling with love, loss, motherhood, and identity. Her journey has included moments of triumph and despair, making her one of the soap's most nuanced figures. In many ways, Denise's recent romantic turmoil is just the latest chapter in a story that continues to resonate with viewers. Her choice to return to Jack wasn't just about rekindling a romance. It was about confronting her past, choosing stability, and reclaiming a sense of self-worth. It was never just about the love triangle, Parish explained. It was about Denise figuring out what she wanted for herself. Ravi represents passion and excitement, but Jack represents history and family. She had to decide which version of herself she wanted to be. What the vote means for other characters. While Denise and Jack are now attempting to move forward, their decision has consequences beyond their own relationship. Ravi's heartbreak may push him down a darker path, while Stacy's involvement in Jack's betrayal could ignite further tensions. Denise's children may also struggle with her choice, especially after witnessing the strain of her marriage's collapse. As always in EastEnders, the ripple effects of one decision can shape the future of the entire community. With the show's 40th anniversary behind them, the writers appear determined to use the momentum of fan engagement to propel new, interwoven storylines. Behind the scenes, the actors reflect. Diane Parish's reflections on her storyline underscore the mutual respect shared among the cast. Her praise for both Scott Massillon and Aaron Thiara highlights the collaborative spirit that keeps EastEnders dynamic and emotionally authentic. "Scott and I have been through so much as Jack and Denise," she said. "There's a trust there. And with Aaron, it was refreshing to play something new, to test different sides of Denise. I think the audience picked up on that chemistry, which is why the vote was such a big deal." It's clear that regardless of who Denise ended up with, the performances behind the scenes have been deeply rooted in commitment and artistry. What's next for Denise Fox? So where does Denise go from here? While she may have chosen Jack, it's unlikely that her story will settle into a comfortable routine. The drama of EastEnders never truly ends, it simply evolves. Fans can expect to see Denise navigating the aftermath of the vote, dealing with the emotional complexity of her decision, and perhaps confronting new challenges that will test her loyalty, patience, and strength. Parish hints that there's plenty more to come. There's so much more of Denise's story to tell. She's a fighter. She always has been. And no matter what happens next, I think she'll face it head-on. Final thoughts. A defining moment for EastEnders. The fan vote that determined Denise Fox's romantic future will go down as a landmark moment in EastEnders history. It represented a unique blend of traditional storytelling and modern engagement, proving that the show continues to innovate even after 4 decades. For Diane Parish, it was a chance to delve deeper into her character, explore new dynamics, and connect with fans in a powerful way. For viewers, it was an opportunity to shape a narrative that has captivated audiences for years. Whether you cheered or groaned at the outcome, one thing is certain: in Walford, the drama never sleeps.